simply apply lightning damage or electrical damage?
No, it's actually expended when you throw it, so it's a one-time thing.
It's a one-use item. It's like a lightning bolt for spell.
I think it's about 4 dice, so it's nothing spectacular.
But it's still not bad for a, you know, for a one-in throw or whatever. Now, let me gather you lot up. Oh.
Oh.
And let me make this map a little bit better up. So, we're waiting on Evan, but essentially last week saw the fall of Corbin. Nobby, you're going to have been transported to a strange planet some time ago. You were yourself caught in an area with a large dragon and his minions, and you've been trying to hide out since. And then one eventful day, you see a group that look like they come from Golarion themselves, or at least some of them do, appear and sneak into the building. So you've followed them up, and you've heard a great battle, and you come across them around about now. But
well, that sounds far too nice. I was thinking that I was working for the evil dragon. I've been sent down to infiltrate their group and get them all killed.
Oh yeah, that sounds just as good.
Particularly the evil witches.
Evil witches.
Always hating on the evil witch. Which must... Oh, she hasn't arrived. There we go.
She's the one you've got to get on side. So she'll kill the rest of them.
Did a lot of riding around in a hut with legs.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're almost there. I'll just pop you lot over to the side there. Let's draw with a polygon line. Oh God. Why is it so hard being me?
Probably because you haven't started drinking yet, Mark. Fix it.
I don't think I'm going to.
Uh-oh. That's going to make this session far less musical.
I've got to get up early tomorrow morning. Very early. Rudely early. At rude o'clock.
Rudely early.
Is that before 6 AM?
Yes.
Oh. There's some less polite words that I would be using than that then.
What on earth are you having to do that early in the morning?
'Cause Nikki's covering for Scott for the servo, and I have to go down and do the dips for Nikki because she doesn't know how to do them.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, that's good of you.
Yeah.
Not what he was thinking. Yeah.
Scott comes back tomorrow, so... not
How's he
tomorrow.
going?
Wednesday. Yeah, okay.
Has there been much long-lasting effect from the stroke?
He's odd. But he was always odd, but... Yeah. He's odd.
Okay.
We can't really put a finger on what it is, but he's odd. Okay, so let's put everybody over here-ish. Scaly up there. The two dinosaurs over in the middle. Bagnala here, and Jeremiah there. Okay, so we'll get underway before Evan gets here, because that's just the way we roll, essentially. So you've all leveled up. Tom, did you hear me when I said that I'd leveled your character up?
Yeah, I just downloaded him about 10 minutes ago.
Righto, very good.
So I'm looking at the new character sheet now that says Dex 19.
That's the one. And I imagine, because you went up in Rogue and it's an odd level, that you've probably got better sneak attack damage too.
Oh, sweet.
I'd say you're probably up to about plus 4d6 or something.
We shall keep in mind for opportunities to perhaps try it out, and we'll find out.
Yeah. Right. So you all leveled up, and for some reason in this magical area, you've all somehow managed to gain an excellent night's rest, even though you haven't had a blink of sleep.
Plus 4d6, you are dead correct there.
So I get to heal some of my dex strain.
See, I do know some of the stuff. You get to heal 1 point of it.
Given you read 1 million pages of it, I'm not surprised.
And a goblin speaks out of the darkness.
Alright, before I rest for the evening, if I'm aware that Jeremiah has got dex strain, I've got no idea how much it is, I'll cast my remaining lesser restoration upon him in the hope that the of some of his clumsiness.
Is it goblin shorter than Ergen?
Yes.
Oh, she'll be very pleased by that.
Much shorter than Ergen.
Hey guys, can I follow you lot? Geez, you look like a bunch of really powerful guys. Can I come along? Huh? Can I come along? Can I?
Oh my goodness.
A large chunk of ice falls from the roof and crushes the goblin dead.
I have uncanny dodge. I dodged the ice, and I really want to go with you guys because you look so uber.
Yeah, you're gonna make a reflex save.
Hey, we know this really great guy called Jack Churches. He'll love to talk to you.
It's DC 87.
Get him!
Jeremiah, did you see the roll for lesser restoration?
Thank you. I feel a lot better.
Far less clumsy?
Far less clumsy.
Good, that's what we like to hear.
Especially when you're wielding that big bloody spear.
Hey, wow, guys, that's the biggest donkey I've ever seen.
The biggest what?
Doggy.
Doggy. Oh yeah, you should let him ride Toothy.
I thought he was going to ride the Allosaurus.
Yeah, well, it's got about as much fur as a goblin dog. Anyway.
That's bigger than a dog. Yeah.
So you're faced with the choice of 3 directions. Well, 4 really, if you want to run away, which Dynas is probably voting for. But everybody else...
I voted for that like about half an hour before I joined the game.
Yeah. Martin, the answer to that question is yes, but they're now coming off the new day's spell list.
Nobby wants to go left.
Have you been here before, Nobby?
I do have one character sheet question mark. Like, there's a Dex modifier bonus, right? Of like for 18s or 19s or whatever it is. But the one on the armor line says +3 and a +4. Are they supposed to be lesser on the armor class line?
It'd be a limit of the armor.
It might be a limit of the armor. What type of armor is it?
There's a Dex box. There's a Dex box, right? So it says +3, +4.
What's the type of armor? What type of armor do you wear?
Don't wear any, just magic stuff, right? I think.
Is that right, Mark?
If you just braces and whatever. Braces and a thing of protection or whatever.
Bear with me, I'm bringing him up.
No actual armor at all.
I'm thinking it's probably got encumbrance applied to him, and if that's the case, I'll fix him.
Okay.
Open file. Where are you, Dynas? Dynas Aldridge. Yeah, he's moderately encumbered, so let me fix that problem.
You can fix that and put it on the donkey or the Allosaurus if it's carrying too much. The bag holding accountant.
I don't need to lose 4 pounds, so I'll just do that. And lo and behold, you're lightly encumbered. Right, so let me save PDF of hero. Standard character sheet. Save to PDF. So, okay, so you should now have a dex of an AC of 20 rather than 19.
Well, sounds good to me.
And it has been saved there, so in about 5 seconds. In fact, it's already there, so if you want to download it again.
Just 7 seconds ago, I just refreshed it. So,
Yep, no worries.
thank you.
Not a problem. The marvels of modern technology. Okay. So, Nobby wants to go left.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Hang on, Mark, before we get going, if the animal resurrection of the animal companion has raised the not the Stegosaurus, the Allosaurus, or whatever it is, with -6 strength, then yes, I'm burning a restoration to make sure our new dinosaur tank has an appropriate strength.
Okay.
So
That was
crossing that off these spells for the day.
That was a long-winded description of I'm casting lesser restoration.
No, not lesser restoration, restoration. He's lost 6 points.
Ooh,
Come on, doggy, follow me.
he's talking serious stuff. He's using serious powerful magics now. As he slides off screen. Right,
Grabbing
okay.
beer. Give me a second.
Oh, grabbing beer.
There we go.
Wow, his beer's very close at hand.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. The bar fridge is right next to the gaming desk.
Oh, that's genius.
I think so. In a room that is simply purely for me. The coffee machine is only about 1.5 meters away as well.
Oh.
That's for after too many beers.
Oh, no, I had the coffee to stay awake. Now the alcohol's going to bring me down again.
What about the lolly drawer? Don't have one? Okay.
No,
not
he's holding
looking,
it up,
Tom.
Tom. It's right in front of him. Anyway, enough talk about Matt's wonderful man cave.
Right. Nobby, the barbarian bard. And we're all looking like we're heading left. Okay, all right.
Okay, somebody call odds or evens.
Evens.
Oh, did you roll for the...
I don't have to with restoration, Martin. It's automatic full restoration of ability damage for one particular score.
Oh, wow. Alright, thanks.
Okay, Nobby rushes off to the left. It's
This way, guys.
your perfect opportunity to leave him behind.
No.
No, I've taken him as the volunteer to like go and watch with Jack. That'd be awesome.
I look at Jeremiah and it's like, where did this guy come from?
Okay.
And
I don't know, but the bad guys can eat him first.
He came out of Corbin's stomach.
now there must be new guys. I agree.
I thoroughly approve of that.
New guy
He's
rule.
been growing in there all along.
And here we were thinking that Corbin was just getting fat off the land.
Hey, I was a dwarf after all.
No
Oh my
wonder
god,
he's
half the corridor's disappeared.
That's because I realised it's at a much sharper angle. So I'm redrawing it in. And basically fixing the other side as well because it's both the same. What I did need to tell you is you could actually see to the north of you, there, in the northern sort of area, there was an opening. Like, I mean, there was a room not terribly far, only about 10-15 feet up north, if that changes your mind.
Wow, that changes my mind.
I was fairly keen to go north, so...
Yeah, but we don't ever do what you say, Jeremiah.
Well, Jeremiah, we can now go east, and it's totally cool.
That one's a bit sharpish, anglish. Ah! What am I doing? It's gone trigger happy. The power of the GM. Right. Okay. So, oh, actually, it's about 40 feet away. But Nobby likes the sounds of that, so he's headed forward.
All right. Take the time to talk to Baknala and ask if she's familiar with this particular kind of creature. So he is a goblin, right?
Yeah, he's well, Baknala's not entirely certain. She asks whether he's come from your part of the world. Could he have, hitched a ride with you guys?
I don't believe
I'm an
so.
awesomely attractive-looking goblin, I'll have you
Maybe
know.
there's a whole goblin planet.
Ah,
A whole
jeez.
goblin planet, yeah, plane of goblins. I'm going to do a knowledge nature just to see if it is like a goblin from our plane of existence, or it seems to be, whether it is something completely different.
No, rootin' tootin', I come from the homeworld, mate.
Dear me.
Redneck goblins.
Rootin' tootin' he does too.
Hmm.
He certainly looks like a Galarian goblin.
A Galarian
Uncle
goblin.
is Billy Ray Cyrus goblin. We'll have to send him back. Yeah, sorry.
Looks
Oh,
like-
now you're tempting me.
Oh, God.
Looks like the top of his head half hinges off whenever he smiles, so he's definitely a Galarian goblin.
But perfectly formed teeth.
Why does Roll20 hate me tonight?
So what languages does he speak, Kevin? Is he speaking a common language? Does he know
Yes,
common
he
at the
can
very
just he just barely managed to speak common.
Which means he's not terribly intelligent, I think, is the inference you can get from that.
This
Right.
seems all very, very strange to Jack. You've got an outsider to the community. He doesn't like it at all.
It's alright, Nobby, because I speak Goblin too, eh?
Ah, kill him, mate!
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, let's skin the dog and eat him later.
Oh my god.
Anybody else speaks Goblin?
I reckon Evan probably does, but she's not here, so fucking. Righto, so I finally.
Well, she might come on now because it's just after 6 a.m. her time, so the video's allowed to go on.
Well, I realized that I had one opening for languages. Maybe I can, so that I know that. instead.
What do you mean instead? Was there something else that was in that slot?
No, I had I had one open that I didn't use it for
Yep.
anything.
Go for your life.
I can teach him, mate. It's easy.
Right.
Uh-oh. Evil witch! Quick, batter! I recognize my opponent right away.
I'm going to give this bloody goblin a look over. We've just lost a fairly significant companion in fairly hard circumstances, and this goblin appears out of the middle of nowhere and is wanting us to
stomach.
follow him into a room that we don't know anything about. I want to see if he's wearing any religious iconography, what weapons he's carrying.
Look at the bow!
I don't like this at all. Jack does not like this at all.
Hey, how about you introduce yourself, Nobby?
Oh, okay. It's truth, mate. Nobby's a goblin skald, which is a combo barbarian bard, which means he gets bard magic, and a fair amount of it. He's a staggeringly attractive goblin. In fact, for human purposes, he'd be staggeringly attractive too. He's a better combat person than Corbin ever was, and he can't heal. Much. He can heal a little bit.
And how does Nobby
It's a
actually
thing called
introduce
Rage
himself?
Song. And you can read this because I've set up a macro because it's quite involved. So when he plays his song, you get all of this.
Holy dooly.
Oh wow, that's very nice.
So the last bit there about cannot use any thingy, I would suggest that the magic users, when you have your turn, you can elect to take the song bonus or not take it. It's your choice. I would suspect the magic users probably won't take it because they won't be able to cast spells.
Right. Okay, and that's Nobby in a nutshell. You can learn to trust him, Jack.
Yeah, as long as you got a dog to eat, fine.
I hope you're speaking in goblin tongue at that particular point in time.
And you've got the biggest doggy I've ever seen.
Dogs.
So he keeps trying to bite at Alistair's tail.
No, what I'll do is I'll sniff his butt. It's like a dog. See how he reacts.
I go around and sniff his butt.
Oh God! Imagine that little creature that sits in Jabba's lap.
Yes, indeed.
Right. Okay. You
Yeah,
come
wake it
across a large hall. Massive stone plinths line both sides of this long arched hallway. Over half the plinths are in use, displaying the skeletal remnants of draconic creatures. Sheets of ice sheathe some of the skeletons, holding their ossified remains arranged as if in life, while others are merely jumbled piles of bones.
Edge forward carefully.
Okay.
Hug the left wall.
You hug
Come
the
on,
left
guys,
wall.
let's go. This is adventure, excitement, thrill of moment.
Oh, he's going to get irritating.
Yes.
I should be irritating already.
Job done.
Why are we following this creature?
Because I'm charismatic and gorgeous.
Because I'd rather not have him at our rear.
That's a fair call.
You can easily dispatch him if he ever turns on us.
Maybe not.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Okay, go over and look at one of the pillars, see what the dead body feels like. Give it a prod.
Okay, give it a prod. It feels like a bone.
Yeah. Any meat left?
No meat whatsoever. It looks to be the bodies and bones of the creature, much like a Phrixus. What are they called? The Dragonkin. There are several
Oh, that's not
dragons.
Bones?
well.
The bones feel heavy, like they've still got marrow in them.
Where are you? You're against that one there. Give me an odds or even call.
Odd.
No, they're dry. They feel like they've been there for quite some time.
Yeah, shucks.
Any magic radiating from them?
No.
Do a perception check, seeing if there's anything odd or whatever. Anything further we can tell about it.
Okay, no worries. Oh no, these are... Oh, a few of them are from Dragonkin. Some of them are from True Dragons, though. You have a good look at the perception checks. You see that some of the piles of bones are just essentially the bones of Dragonkin piled up on top of the plinths themselves, but others seem to be more connected, almost forming full bodies of creatures.
Wow, this is obviously where they string up their enemies.
26 is a lot.
Sneak up along the columns of the left wall and have a look down the corridor. I'm only 3 foot tall.
Okay. As
Now
you
you
reach,
pick on me.
as
No, I'm
you
just
reach
keeping
there,
those people who I already know as allies within range of healing spells. Dinus, you might want to follow up a little more quickly.
Okay. Running.
as you get to that point there is a stirring amongst 4 of the plinths.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. Let me go. Roll 4d12. 4, 5, 9, and 7. 4.
Wow, 4 lots of 3 is 12, and he rolled a 12. Gobby can count.
Oh dear. Like, you can't help but like him. I'm sorry.
On the contrary, Jack doesn't like him, doesn't trust him, think this is all very, very fishy.
That's alright, I'll be friends with the witch. She and I can hang out. Two
God.
evil people together.
Are you with us, Evan?
Probably getting coffee or something.
She was in mourning a little while ago.
What?
She posted up in the chat on the side that Kina the Witch is still in mourning and doesn't care.
Okay. Fair enough. I need to copy him.
Who's she mourning? She's not more mourning Corbin, are you? He was a useless kid.
And where else? 5, 5, what did I roll? 4, 5, 9, and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, 7. That will be back here, wouldn't it? Okay, as 4 of the bone piles shift and move.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yikes.
So, let's put the turn ornament thingy up.
Well, you can, of course, discuss the situation with the piles of bone dragon-like things, or you can have a bit of battle with them.
Put the turnover up.
And they're probably good guys who've been killed by the bad guys, so we probably should talk to them. And the Gobby doesn't speak dragon, so...
Has anyone got a baboon sidekick
Oh, that's a good idea.
to speak to the dead with? That's what
Can a
they're good
druid
for.
summon up me a baboon?
Just a big doggy to ride on.
Yeah, chop!
Oh, jeez.
And we'll even do this with having them have individual initiatives. So far I've got Jack and Jeremiah's initiative. Can I have everybody else's, please? Pretty please.
I did.
Alistair's is 20.
Alistair's is 20.
Chomper's 11.
20.
Oh, I've lost my...
11.
Yeah.
So I need Dinuses and I need Keenas. And a Phrixuses, I suppose. Phrixus, Scaly, Bagnala. There we go. Jeez, I'm rolling awfully today. Good news for all of you, of course.
As long as we don't roll as badly as last week, we'll be right.
Yeah, that's right. If Jack has another heal fail like that, things go bad quick.
Dobby got a 7, but forgot to put it into the tracker.
Dobby got a 7. Where'd he go? Where is he?
It's on top of the dinosaur! Doggy!
Get over here. That's where you were
Oh.
when they moved. Yeah. Ah!
Dobby's just outside of range. What are you pinging on that for?
I'm just trying to move it to the proper layer so it stops annoying me.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Evan.
Hey,
Good
Evan.
morning.
Have you got
Hi.
enough-
Good morning.
Do you have enough coffee? Yeah.
I came on earlier, but my computer disagreed with me and I had to reboot.
Ah, okay.
I hate disagreeable computers. I need you to roll initiative for me. You've moved up into this chamber and found some
Undead
bone.
things.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Bones.
Alright. Bones and things.
Bones, them, bones,
Alright.
them, dry bones.
Oh God. Okay, so yay! Now let's sort that into descending and start with Baknala as she comes running into the room. She is a swift and wondrous creature known as an adlet.
I always thought so.
Stop
Not
trying
a
to
good looking as Gobby.
stop trying to get all of the girls in this into a romantic. She moves up and forward to about that point there. The Phrixus will move into the room, spreads his wings, getting ready to take off. Kina, your action. By the way, Evan, I got a response from the people from Hero Lab. They have added the bug about your flight hex, and they will fix it in a soon to be released patch.
That's wonderful. Great. So we rolled initiative, but we don't actually have any. We don't see any enemies.
I'll bring us to have a look at you. If you scroll upwards from that map, you will see some enemies sitting on top of plinths.
Enemies. All right.
They
So
already
for
look
my-
dead. Should be a quick combat.
So my first round, I'm just gonna use the fly hex on myself and move into this room.
Okay, no worries. You see, Kina has remembered the skills and abilities of ages ago as she takes to the air, going, "Wee, I can fly!"
Yes. I'm gonna
Broomstick.
hide. Hiding behind Alistair.
Now, Biscali is going to ride Phrixus today, so she'll be on his back. That brings us around to you, Alistair.
Any nature check to determine what the hell it is?
This would be an Arcana check.
Oh,
Alright, I'll go ahead and use a summon nature ally 5 spell to summon 2 Cyclopses.
I'll bring them in on your next turn. Are you moving anywhere?
I'll hold.
Okay, no worries. You hold. Well, you can't hold. You're using
Well,
your action,
stay.
so you can't. Yep. Okay, number 3. Number 3. has a speed of 30 foot. So has it reached 10? Okay, it moves to about this point here.
Is he moving aggressively?
What's that?
Is he moving aggressively and chomping his bony jaws?
Yes, he is. He snaps out with his teeth. Dragon-like mouth dashing out towards Alistair.
Would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
What's your reach?
15.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
Okay. You smash into it.
Okay.
Okay. See, about 3/4 of that gets through as it starts to shatter bone and the like. Okay. But it doesn't stop its attack. It snakes out its bite towards you.
Would it be trippable?
Probably not.
No? Okay.
Let's have a look. Actually, I don't see why not.
Okay, can I try with the trip if it hit?
Yep. If that's part of your natural attack, go for it.
Okay.
Okay, and you knock on. You've got all these tokens, and very few of them are actually useful. Okay, it falls prone. In which case, it will...
Stand up and trigger an opportunity attack.
No, it's already had its move attack. Okay,
Things like that, you really need dwarves with hammers and axes and whatever. Smash them to pieces.
It hurtles some of its bones from its ribs at Baknala, making a ranged touch attack. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, plus 11. Alright, let's go with that. Okay, and the bones clatter around Baknala. As you see, they form together and form a cage around her.
What?
As the bones magically duplicate, they form a cage surrounding her. Okay, as Baknala becomes ensconced with a cage. So let's put her in. There we go. Jack Churches.
So, can I do a quick knowledge religion check to see if I think these things are ordinary undead or if they're some kind of bone golem?
Yes.
Okay. Knowledge religion is not great.
Yeah, well, let's face it, you're only a cleric. Who needs religion? It's too hard to tell. Could be a Dracolich for all you know.
All right.
Could be 4 Dracoliches for all you know.
Could be 4 Dracoliches. That would be bad. All right.
Can someone find out, please? That those
Notwithstanding that, what's my range here? The range from me to that one is too far. All right. So.
Will wizardy knowledge help any with finding out what magical undead monsters are?
Knowledge Arcana certainly will. Have you rolled initiative yet, Diners, by the way?
Yeah, I did. I got an 18.
Ah, okay. Jack Churches, it's not your go.
Yeah, it wasn't my go. It was a knowledge religion, so I moved. I did a knowledge
Yeah.
religion check and I moved up.
I'm quite happy to let him go first and find out what the hell they are.
Okay.
But I can
well,
try finding out now too.
he failed.
Nobby should have 7, not 0. Nobby feels hard done by.
Well, you know, he's a bit of a knobby.
Nobby should stop feeling himself.
Nobby doesn't understand.
There we go. There we go, Nobby. Righto. Okay, so what else were you doing, Jack, just before I relate what Dinus gets from that information?
I've moved up to here.
Yep.
And I presume you're not going to let me get a channel energy off at this point in time, converted to a turn undead with a knowledge religion on the same turn.
Why not?
Oh, okay. I would have thought you would have taken the knowledge check as a standard action instead of a free. But if you're giving it to me as a freebie,
I'm giving it to you as a freebie.
That's because Nobby thinks the GM's awesome.
You're mad, Nobby.
Thrust
Don't
out.
talk like me. That's rude.
Thrust out the holy symbol, and I say, "Way, foul undead beings! The one-eyed hunter comes for you." And that's a turn undead on a standard channel energy. So those ones which are within 30 feet of me now must make, if they're undead, now must make a will save, DC 19 on a turn undead check.
Okay, well, they don't need to make a save, but... so those two there, that one and the one on the plinth.
This one, yep, and this one.
You see they both start moving incredibly slowly.
Slowly? Okay, that's unusual.
It's unusual, right. Dinus, with that roll, you pick them for exactly for what they are. These creatures are without a doubt bone golems.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that wasn't good last time.
No, the things you fought last time were fossil golems. They were different.
What about the one in Baba Yaga's hut?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that was the same thing.
That was pretty bloody evil.
It was. It throws around a bone prison. It has immunity to magic. However, magical effects that heal living creatures slow a bone golem. Magical attacks that deal negative energy damage break slow effects on the golems. And a Raise Dead, Resurrection, or True Resurrection spell negates its damage resistance and immunity to magic for 1 minute.
But speaking of witches and Baba Yaga's hut and everything, we have a friendly neighbourhood witch who might have a raised dead or something.
Perhaps, especially.
Indeed, you do.
However, what else are you doing this turn, Tom?
Like, I seem to remember, like, bloody nothing I did to the bone. Ah, bear trap. Is there any of these on the ground?
They're all moving about on the ground.
Yeah, that's what worked on the golem last time. So I'll turn invisible and get ready to deploy bear trap and try and trap one.
You and that bloody trap. Where are we?
Well, that saved a couple of lives, the last bone golem, I seem to remember.
Okay, just bear with me for a tick while I hand you control of this. Why is Dynus not up? Oh, there he is. Righto. Okay. Righto, you'll be able to control the bear trap that's right near you. And you are invisible, which will be that token. Righto, that brings us around to... is that right? Have I skipped someone? Let me go through this again. That one, Jack. That one, number 2, which is outside of the range. Okay. Moves to about there. Maybe an inch or 2 forward. Ah!
Could I attack it?
No, it's only just moved into your 15 feet range. Has to move further than that for you to be able to attack. As it hurls a bone towards Jack Churches.
What's its range? I saw you measuring at 32 feet then.
Did you? I can move him forward another foot and a bit and still get you without giving what's his name the chance to bite him. And look, 30 feet almost to the centre of your thing. So,
What's my reflex save?
Yeah, what's your touch AC?
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, that's not so much fun. Touch AC is, where is it? No. Touch is mighty 13. Yeah, okay, all right.
Oh.
Anything but a 1. Well done.
Okay, as a bone cage forms around Jack Churches. Chomper.
If he's able to jump over Kina, we'll have to roll a acrobatics check.
You can move through.
Kina's flying.
Yeah,
Kina is not in the way.
Okay.
Charge!
He's within range. Good. Pounds.
Okay, as he pounces, it attacks with its attack of opportunity on him.
Mm-hmm.
Has it acted this turn?
Nope, not yet.
Then it doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, it does, because it was there's no surprised of either of you, so I would allow all of you to have attacks of opportunity, and they get attacks of opportunity as well. Everybody was ready for everyone.
Okay.
Yes, I know the rules say different, but the rules are stupid in that regard. When people know that combat's on, they don't stand flat and go, righto, I'm not going to get prepared for it. They draw weapons and get ready.
Yeah, he's right. He's awesome.
Because I'm the awesome GM, I'm going to strangle that goblin soon. Where are we?
It says like a 5th edition import.
No, it's not. I mean, tell me that I'm not making sense, though. I mean, if you're both aware of each other, why would you not be able to make attacks of opportunity when the combat starts?
Because
only when one side is surprised.
No. In terms of in terms of the initiative order, if you jump the gun on the second place guy, that doesn't give him a leg up to, if he wasn't running with the combat, to all of a sudden jump his place in the queue and become more aware than what he was when he rolled initiative.
But if you're running at each other from 200 feet away...
No, he's.
It all get
See,
actions.
it's the quick draw. Okay, so the guy, two gunslingers. The guy gets his shot off first because he's quicker on the take. Just because you've drawn the gun right next to the guy doesn't mean that all of a sudden he's now quicker on the take than he was prior to you drawing your gun.
Yes, and if it was a situation where it was drawing guns, I would side with you. But I'm talking about a creature with natural attacks that was aware of you at the same time that you became aware of it. Gives you the same amount of time to ready weapons and gain access.
Essentially, what you could say is everybody had a pre-combat round where they avoided all flat-footed.
I mean, that's in essence what it comes down to, is you are denied an attack of opportunity when you're flat-footed. And you're not flat-footed just because you're starting the combat round when you have been moving.
Well, they hadn't been moving. I mean, Chomper.
Well, they had.
Got the jump on the non-moving guy. I'm not going to argue the point anymore. It's all right.
No, I described they animated, moved, arose from their plinths, which is why Chomper knows which pedestal to jump to. Otherwise, it'd just be a big pile of bones, like all the other ones. But you're right. Let's not argue anymore. Let's as I jump on Chomper. 4.
Nobby wants to be everyone's friend.
Yeah, no, he's got another thing coming.
11 points of damage as he sinks his teeth into Chomper.
Even the witch looks edible.
Okay, go ahead. Claw.
Yep, that's a hit. For 15 damage.
Claw. Ooh.
Possible critical. She is not a critical. 16 damage.
And a bite.
And right, is that another possible critical? Crikey. This one is a critical, but I'm just going to go with the modifier of ×2 because these are basically things that are almost practically... Oh, actually, no, it's immune to criticals. You can't critical these. Oh, sorry. Forget about that. -18. But Chomper does chew on the bones as if he is some kind of dog. As number 1, right. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go back and rule with Matt. Give Chomper his hit points back.
Oh, okay.
Just read the rule. Okay, number 1. That's where he is, and... hurls a thing of bones at Gobby, or Nobby. What's Nobby's touch AC?
17.
Okay, Nobby gets surrounded by a thing of bone.
Ooh, black outline.
While the one that's on Chomper goes full attack action upon him. Snaking out with its dragon-like head, it bites at Chomper. It's Chomper's AC.
23.
Okay, hitting with the bite He does 9 points of damage, and then lashes out with 2 slams from its front claws. First one hitting, second one hitting. Both of those do that, so we'll total it all up for that amount of damage. The 2 slams do Chomper 19 points of damage. Nobby the Gorgeous.
So what is the effect of this thingy?
Bone Prison. A bone golem can throw some of its bones at a creature. These bones magically duplicate and form a cage surrounding struck creatures. Each round the cage makes a combat. You're trapped basically inside the thing. You can't move. You can escape.
Move at all.
Yeah, it's essentially a grapple, which you can break out of normally.
Oh, escape artist. I'm good at that.
Mhm.
I think somewhere I remember reading. So now I'm gonna. Oh, I know why. Yeah, because if I get the spell off, I'll be good at it. But I haven't got the spell off yet. Can you cast while you're trapped in here?
Cast how? Is it
Spells.
Yeah, but are your spells just sung spells? Do you ignore verbal, semantic?
No, you're asking a lot. Spell list.
Sorry.
No, they're the same as normal ones, not. And yeah, there's a semantic part. So.
Okay, you can only cast
Alright,
spells.
so we'll just try to. What is my escape? Not very good. What's the other option?
If you are grappled, instead of attempting to break or reverse a grapple, you can take any action that requires only one hand to perform, such as cast a spell or make an attack with a light or one-handed weapon against any creature within your reach.
With the skeleton's armor.
There you go. There you go. You can cast the spell.
Good-o. Alright, we cast freedom of movement on myself. Or whoever. 10 meters. No grapple. How many people can I get? Me. That's it. So yeah, just me. That's it.
Okay, you cast freedom of movement. And may move freely.
Probably at the end of the round, though.
How long does it take you to cast a spell?
Yeah, they usually say if you're immediate or whatever, don't they?
Standard action, right? So if we do the move, but then the breaking from... Can I still do an escape artist check with a move action?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, no. No, you can't. It's going to be standard action. You're right, to break a grapple.
Okay, well,
hang on.
It is, Matt. It's a standard action to attempt to break a grapple. Jeremiah, your action.
Yeah. Sure.
Martin? There we go.
Uh,
We've lost Mark again. We still have no hails from Evan. Come on, Evan, it's after 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, almost 7 o'clock in the morning. You can turn video on and we can all wave at each other.
Is there something wrong with G+?
We're not entirely sure what's going on.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Hey, there she is.
It's finally working again. Thank you. Thank you, cat.
Hooray!
Okay, so we got everybody back and fine.
Yay!
And Roll20 is coming up for me. Good, 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 good. That was weird how we all kind of dropped out at the one time.
It was very strange.
All you overseas people.
I'm not an overseas person.
Yes, you are.
Tasmania is not overseas, goddammit.
It's too. That's why they call it Bass Strait.
Oh, God. Right, so where were we? Jeremiah was measuring things last time I saw.
I have moved to where I currently appear, and I'm casting Heroism on Martin's gigantic scaly behind
Lovely.
Doggy.
for a +2 morale bonus to his attack rolls, saves, and skill checks.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Very good. Backnala, in the meantime, lashes out with her bite. No, what's she gonna do? She's going to attempt to break out of the grapple from the cage. With a... Oh, crikey, she's almost guaranteed of it there, you would think.
Ooh, yeah.
And indeed, she manages to break out of the cage. Oops, hold on. The Frixus then flies with the scaly doll. To this point here, striking out with his glaive. Really need to stick these guys in Roll20. I've got a reach of 10 feet. 15 feet with glaive, so we'll actually be hovering almost above you there, Nobby, as it strikes out with the glaive. Hitting for 21 points of damage, 16 of which gets through. Okay, Kina.
Okay. They haven't had to make any saving throws yet, have they, these skeletons?
No.
No. Okay, so we don't know what their bad saves are. Alright, that's fine. So I'm going to use my new ability, Split Hex, to hex 2 of them at once. I'm going to take the 2 on the right, and I'm going to go for Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. Fair enough. Will saves 21.
22 now.
Ooh.
God, the guy with the pointy hat's cool.
Okay, the one in the middle fails. The one next to it. Oh, feels ripped off. There's the evil eye upon them.
Cool. They've got -4 to their saves. Next round, you guys are going to be big trouble.
Okay, Biscali strikes out with her Masterwork Spear. Oh no, with the lance. Getting a natural 1 is not a critical fumble. He fails utterly to deal anything useful. Alistair.
Okay, 2 Cyclopses come into play.
Oh, Cyclopses, yes, sorry. One, 2. Controlled by Alistair. Controlled by Alistair. Righto, you should be able to move both of them.
Since I won't be able to use the... or be able to crit them, I'll just go ahead and attack.
Yep.
I'll start with the one on top.
Okay.
First attack.
Is a narrow miss deflected away by its hard
Okay.
body.
Second attack.
Okay, again a narrow miss deflected away by the hard bone armor. Dynas.
Oh, the second one.
Oh yes, sorry. And Alistair gets a go yet too. Okay, second one strikes, doing 13 damage.
Okay.
Does it use a bludgeoning weapon?
It's a great axe.
Okay, so it's not a bludgeoning weapon. Righto, next attack. Okay, another hit. Alright, Alistair, your action.
I'll cast Strong Jaw on my tail.
Okay, no worries. You cast Strong Jaw on your tail. That's the weirdest sounding spell ever. Right, Dynas, your action.
Can I sneak over and try and trap one?
You can only sneak to about there at this point in time, next to Jack Church's.
Okay. That'll do.
Might be a 2-round.
I was free.
Jeez. Free.
I'm right next to Jack, so I can divine his fortune, Jack.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
Jack won't object.
The bones fall apart that were on Backnala. I believe that was from the first one to act, which is this one now. This one's slowed, prone, and evil-eyed. Awesome. So, it will stand.
Provokes attack opportunity.
Attack of opportunity from Chomper and yourself.
Okay, here's for Alistair.
Okay, Alistair smacks him. No.
Huh?
28 points of damage.
And could I try again to trip him?
If it's part of the natural attack, sure you can.
Okay.
Mark could be in trouble again. And his face has moved.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, natural 20, see if it's a critical hit. Oh, no, that's a knockdown, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
And he's down again.
Okay, then the attack with Chomper would be a bite.
Yep. No worries. Okay, even with his prone... Oh, actually, no. What is it? -4 for being prone and less his dex. 17, 15, he hits. 17 points of damage. Oh, I feel all funky all of a sudden. Jack Churches, your action.
Okay. Who I know the spell Freedom of Movement. In fact, I've learned it for today. Who did I hear casting that?
The Goblin.
Dobby!
The Goblin.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
But by the way, mind you, you know the clerical version of the spell, which is divine, calling upon your god. You don't necessarily know an arcane version of the spell, just because you know the divine version of it.
And he may have said it in Goblin anyway.
Mm.
Hey, I could have cast a divine version of it if you want to be technical. In fact, it's a 4th level spell, so yeah, I could have.
Okay, alright. Did I hear a divine casting of the spell Freedom of Movement in common?
No. Back off,
Right.
hairy legs.
Okay, in this round I shall say nothing which is inappropriate.
Highly unlike you.
Yes, that's right. Okay, I am free to cast healing at this point in time, so I'm excluding the bad guys from my channel energy, and I am channel healing because I'm pretty sure at least Martin's character's taken some damage, as is the big doggy in the middle of the room.
See,
So-
everybody's taking up Gobbo talk.
16
Okay.
points of healing for everyone I consider to be my ally.
Okay.
Actually, no, just everybody but the 4 guys that I've specifically excluded, that being the
Oh,
Those-
Gobby was so happy you considered him a friend.
No, I just can't exclude you. I don't think I've got enough points in wisdom to exclude you specifically.
It's not that I like you. It's just I can't leave you out.
That's right. I don't have the power to exclude you.
Okay, no worries. Right, at that time the cage then attempts to rattle you, Jack Churches.
Rattle me. All right,
Yeah.
rattle away.
What's your CMD?
CMD is a mighty. Oh goodness, CMD is a mighty Actually, why is 24?
Righto, and it rattles you.
Oh, goodness.
Deals. No, that's not it. Deal the golem slam damage. And it does. Let's add it rather than minus it. It does you 9 points of damage as the bone cage rattles against you.
Nasty, nasty.
Taking a 5-foot step forward. It then goes full attack action on you, Alistair.
30.
30 AC? Righto.
Yeah.
First we start with the bite. Striking you, then we might as well just go through and do the 2 claws. Narrowly missing and missing, so only the bite sinks into you, dealing you 7 points of damage. Chomper's action.
Go ahead and power attack the one in front.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, first claw attack.
Okay, the hit for 12 damage, and the bones shatter to pieces.
Okay. Let me measure this real quick. And second attack will be on this one right here?
Yep. Has he got 10-foot reach?
Yeah.
Righto. It's a definite hit for 15 damage.
And a bite.
Another hit for 18 damage. Okay, then the one on the plinth up here goes full attack action on... Oh, well, actually first we've got to do the cage on you, Kevin. Your combat maneuver defense.
23!
Okay, he gets it right on the dot. And does you...
Did you put that effect on me?
What do you mean?
The clerical effect. Did the cleric touch me up yet?
The cleric touch you up yet?
The cleric didn't touch you up. The cleric gave you 16 points of healing because he couldn't not.
Now, there was another spell you the daily, 3 times daily thing you said you might do?
No.
Not I.
No, that might have been Tom.
Tom, was it? Oh, right.
Yeah, Tom's given me
And Tom did that on the cleric.
+2. That's right, divine focus. Which means actually everybody should have 18 points of healing.
Sorry, how much damage did you do?
You took 7 points of damage from the cage.
7 points.
And then the creature goes full attack action on Phrixus. Phrixus has an armor class of 23. Let's go bite. The hit. Slam is a critical. And that's a miss. So it's essentially a full... as if everything hit. So... and... as the Phrixus is slammed for 33 points of damage.
Jeez. I'm glad we made some right friends.
Okay, next action dude is dead, so he's not really going to be taking any actions. In fact, there we go. Nobby the Gorgeous.
That's me! Nobby slips through the cage's bone, enclosing him. zips over next to Doggy and shoots the one directly in front of him. Rapidly.
Righto.
If I can find it. There it is. Now then. There are no negatives. Thinking. He's at close range, so that's +1. So there's Nobby's spectacular attack.
let's roll to see if. Oh, hang on. Oh, so Nobby rolled 3 times? 4 times.
No, ignore the hasted one. The one that says hasted.
Okay, where's the hasted one?
Was the 27. It's in the orange text.
Yeah, they're all orange to me.
Yeah, but one's
yes,
first
Nobby
primary
hasted.
attack, secondary attack, and rapid shot.
Righto. And it's this one? Oh, hang on. Oh, bloody ping.
That one.
Yeah, that one right there. Okay, they have AC 21. So you hit, and you possibly critically fumble.
Oh god, I'm not used. I can't do that. Right, it'll be the. I'll use the same attack in. It's the first one.
Okay. First
24.
one. Okay, so
No,
it's
that's
not
the
a
rapid
critical
shot.
fumble.
Yeah. Right, good. That's what I thought. So 2 hits, wasn't it?
Yep, 2 hits. Roll them individually.
Yep. So that's the
8
first one.
points of
So the
damage,
second amount dice of damage is shock damage.
Shock damage, fair enough. No worries.
So the arrow damage is the first one.
Yep.
And next arrow.
Okay. Right. No worries, as both of them strike nastily into him. Jeremiah.
Alright. Well, seeing the little gobby man. Hang on, where have I got to go?
Should be the other way. Because
Seeing the little gobby man is firing his crossbow, I shall fly over and land in about here. And I shall longbow, and I shall cast upon him Cat's Grace to improve his dexterity by 4.
Now 2.
Wow.
Yes, the bonus by 2, your dexterity by 4. Very good.
Because I've already got a dex bonus of 2, so it's only effectively 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, it's a +4 enhancement bonus to your dexterity stat attribute. That's
Yeah, but I've
+2.
already got a +2 bonus, so they don't stack.
Is it an enhancement bonus?
It's the belt of perfect health.
Oh, okay. Which is an enhancement bonus, you're right.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Thank you very much.
Nala hurls her spear at the same one that Gobby was shooting at. Nobby. So she hurls her spear. Striking, doing 12, so 7 points of damage to it. The Phrixus goes full attack action back at the other creature. Lashing out with his masterwork glaive. He focuses on bringing the creature down. Wow, plus 16, plus 11. First one's a hit. Second one is a miss. So he does 16, 11 damage. Kina.
Okay, well, my particular build of witch works better if I have a few rounds to set enemies up, but I have a feeling that if I don't try to, do something now, you guys are going to have all the fun without me. So I'm going to hex Ice Tomb, the two in the middle. That's
that one?
Yeah, that one, and the one to the right of him, yeah.
Yep, okay.
And the one on the right has Evil Eye on his saves.
He does.
It's a Fortitude save, 22, for half damage.
Does it say next to it what type it is? Is it SP or is it SU?
Good question. I thought it was SU. Oh, yes, it is SU. It is supernatural.
Not a problem then. So 22, you're telling me?
Yeah, it's handy.
She must be the Wicked Witch of the North with her ice spells.
Unnatural stuff, because pretty much every hex is supernatural.
Yep. So this is Fortitude 22.
Fortitude 22 for half.
Okay. Well, I suppose you can still get a critical success going. 20. This is for the one with Evil Eye because he can't possibly unless he gets a natural 20. The other one gets 15, so they both fall fully to it.
Yay! Alright. Storm of ice and freezing wind envelops the creature, which takes 3d8 points of cold damage. If target fails its save, it is paralyzed and unconscious.
Okay. Well, they're immune to unconsciousness, I can tell you that.
Well, they're just paralyzed then. And in a tomb of ice.
I think they're immune to paralysis too, just quietly.
How thick is the ice?
But they're not immune to damage.
The ice has 20 hit points.
Wow, villains and vigilantes power.
Destroying the ice frees the creature, which is staggered for 1d4 rounds after being released.
Are they pretty much stuck?
Oh, hang on. And any effect that requires a Fortitude save, they're immune to it.
Oh, he's just making that up.
He's just making that up. That's not... He's just being a jerk.
You would know that though, so if you've got another hex, you can use it.
Alright, I would know that. Alright, I will choose a different hex then. I will...
Who's giving us reverb?
Hey Tom, I think that's you giving us some feedback.
Okay. The Google plugin crashed before it gave a weird error message. I wonder if it's reset it. So.
But what I might do is I might actually just mute you for a second just to see if it is. Because it might be the Evil Mac guide. So we'll try that. No, it's you, Tom. So see if you can start the Google thingy again. Right, back to you, Kina.
Alright, well, I can't use anything that requires a Fortitude save, so I instead, Retribution.
Okay, very good. Against both of them still?
Yeah.
And their saves failed, so they copper Retribution each. That's mean, I don't like that hex. A poor creature.
How about now,
I
Mark?
am a pretty rude witch.
Same?
Yeah, there's no feedback coming back now, Tom, so that's good.
Okay, yeah. It looks like it reset the defaults to the options to default on the plugin crash.
All beautiful now. The Scaly then reacts by striking up with her Masterwork Spear twice. Actually no, Biscali leaps down from a fixture and moves to Jack Churches. Slamming into it, into the bone cage around him. Yep. No danger there. Oh, hang on. That's rather bad, isn't it? Oh. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay, as comes down and I see 15 smashes some of the bones apart, but the cage remains. Alistair.
Okay, first Cyclops will take a 5-foot step in.
Yep.
Not even a full 5 foot, but let's get a little bit closer.
No worries.
And he'll go ahead and attack. His first attack.
Misses. And misses again.
Okay, second one, 5 foot up.
Yep.
And he'll go ahead and attack.
Missing.
Dirt bag. Okay.
And hitting for 10 points of damage, shattering it to pieces as all of its bones scatter across the floor.
How bad does Jack look?
I don't think he looks terribly bad. Apart from him being incredibly ugly.
He's incredibly ugly?
He's incredibly ugly. Could do with an Eagle Splendor or 5. We can't hear you, Matt. Just your little microphone's up.
The only party member who successfully wooed an NPC. Yeah, I'm incredibly ugly. Don't you know it?
And
Gubby hasn't tried yet.
And I will point out that Kina has actually wooed Biscaylee. So, in your face.
I'll just go ahead and attack this golem right here.
Jack ran away from a couple, didn't he?
A couple of relationships.
A couple of NPCs that were after him.
Okay, that's a... That'll miss.
Okay. That's it.
That's it? Right, Linus, your action.
Which reminds me, when we get back to Golgarian, poor old Jack's got to find a way to look after Nudge's kids.
What are you going to do when you get back to Galarian? Are you going to look after them there as well?
Well, yes. That as well. Fine. Be difficult. Have a beer, Mark. It'll make you far more forgiving.
I
mean,
I'll switch a bit of the map with one after reloading that though. I want to go on white again.
let's see if this helps.
Corner is it? Yeah.
Did that help?
No, I didn't see anything there.
Okay, well, what are you wanting to do? You are...
I wanted to see if I can bear trap them.
bear trap them?
If I can Divine His Fortune Jack again in passing, that'll be fine too.
Okay, I'm going to share my... I'm now sharing my screen with you, so you can now see yourself, theoretically, if you look at my screen.
Yep, no worries.
Yep. Okay, so you're currently here, you've got 30-foot movement, so you should be able to get close enough to hurl the bear trap at them.
Alright, cool. I'll do.
Are you doing it to the left or the right one?
I'll do right one, I reckon.
Okay, you sneak up to about there. being invisible, and hurl yon bear trap at them. Now, back. Do you have the details of your bear trap on your character sheet?
Oh, I do, but on the
Abilities and gear.
on my spreadsheety one.
Okay, so it's not on your abilities and gear one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's rather poor showing from me.
Yeah. I'll look it up. But I know that to make like it's a grappling thing to avoid, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
A normal bear trap, but magic.
That's right.
So it does whatever the normal sort of bear trappy things are. Just I guess if it needs magical to affect, then it's magic.
Okay, then give me a 1d20 plus your combat maneuver bonus. Let's go that way.
Okay.
Okay, well, the bear trap snaps around him, doing d6 plus 1 points of damage from memory,
Yeah,
and
that
gives
sounds
him the
about right.
grappled condition. Okay, doesn't actually manage to do any damage to him whatsoever, however it does have him grappled. Okay, were you using greater invisibility or normal invisibility?
Just a normal invisibility spell.
Okay, so you are no longer invisible, as that counts as an attack.
Oh my god, the rogue's out in front!
Jack Church is your
Let me
action.
take a picture!
That's fairly cheeky coming from the goblin that has never been with the party before.
Oh, that's right. As a free action, Jack says, "We've been led into a trap by this goblin. He has freed himself and led us to our doom." As he now is able to exclude the goblin from healing and channeled energy, everybody who isn't the goblin and the two bad guys, the two known and bones golems, receives 15 points of healing. So which of those two bad guys has put the bone cage around me?
It would be the one that's currently caught in the bear trap.
Oh, good.
You're just prejudiced because he's quote-unquote evil.
And green.
Just
But
jealous.
it's really in the eye of the beholder here. What you call evil, some of us call expedient.
He's just jealous
She
because
speaks
he
words
talks.
of wisdom.
It's got nothing to do with evilness. It's got to, new guy turns up, leads us into a trap.
Actually, he wanted.
Traps everywhere. Come on.
I do actually. Oh, hang on. It's 2d6 plus 3, by the way.
Gobby's gonna cry!
To be fair, it was actually Jeremiah that wanted to go north.
So make it 10 damage at once then.
Actually, Dobby changed his mind and decided to go north.
So it actually hurt more than it felt like it to start.
It did, and I took it off. Right, so what we have next are 3 full action attacks against you, Dinus. As you appear before it, hurl a bear trap at it. It strikes, but what I'll do first is the cage against Jack, and that's going to hit, so that will do you, Jack, 14 points of damage.
Noted.
And then it does 3 full-on attacks on Dinus. What's your armor class, Dinus? It's 20, isn't it? Fixed it up today. Okay, the bite hits. The first slam hits. The second slam critically hits. Because this is on...
Oh, windy escape. Can I do that?
What does that do?
I'll let you sort of get away from an attack.
Windy escape.
Oh, I had. Seem to remember. like a few sessions ago I had it prepared.
Yes,
You respond to attack by briefly becoming vaporous and insubstantial, allowing it to pass harmlessly through you.
Okay, so is
You
that
gain
a
CR10 magic against this attack and immune to any poison, sneak attacks, or critical hit effect from that attack.
is it a reaction? What's the casting time?
Nah, immediate.
Immediate, right. Okay, so the critical hit that would have taken your head off passes straight through you, but it still means the bite and one of the slams strikes you. So it does.
It's full of hot air.
2d6 plus 8. It does 26 points of damage to you.
Well, it's a lot better than being dead, yes.
It is. Okay, Matt's fallen foul of the cannot hear a single thing. Chomper, your action.
I've slowed this thing down, dinosaur. Chomp it in half.
Can you hear us now, Matt?
I can hear you guys now.
We
Can
can't
anybody hear
you.
Matt? Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
do that.
No,
Okay.
no one can hear him.
No, I
No
can't
one,
hear him.
no one can hear him. Righto, Chomper. Let's.
You know the Gobbo's secret sign for friendship.
That's why the Gobbos live in town so much, because everybody does that to them and they think they all love them. Martin, come on. Chomper's turn.
No, where'd the combat go? Oh, there it is. Okay, found it again.
Okay. Chomper's moving in that close.
Wait.
Okay, gets an attack of opportunity against him. Yay! And it's a critical hit! Yay! Yeah, but that doesn't stop him doing attacks of opportunity. Or does it? Come on, Lawyer Matt. And I can actually say that. Lawyer Matt.
Sorry. I missed that last query.
If grappled, can somebody make an attack of opportunity?
If grappled, I had that rule just in front of me a moment ago.
Cannot make attacks of opportunity. Oh, well, there you go. I'll shut up then, and Chomper can
Gobbo
attack.
was smart.
Alright. Claw.
Right, yep, that's a hit. And that's a hit.
Possible critical.
No, it's not. Can't critical these things.
No, but
And ow, Jesus, that's a nasty old round of damage for the poor old things. There we go. As the other one goes, oh, can't he? I don't know why I full attack action last round.
Why is
there's
Gobbo
an X
dead?
and not being-
Gobbo's very sad that he's dead already.
Took him a while to notice, I can tell you that for free. Sends out a single bite towards Phrixus and misses. Nobby. Long live Nobby.
Nobby will fire his bow at the nasty creature that it shot before, which
Okay.
is
Arrow with a
short
bone
range.
golem. That would fall under the pointless activities exercise, I would have thought.
So again, ignore the hasted shot.
Okay, so that's a hit, hit.
Yeah, 3 hits.
3 hits.
Bow damage. What is
All in the one spot.
Probably.
They mightn't do anything if they're not.
I remember. +1. 1, 2, 3.
Can you actually change targets in between those?
Don't see why not, as long as they're all within 30 feet.
Okay, because the first one died in the first shot.
Wow, Gobby's great.
Okay, leaving only one slowed one sitting on top of the plinth.
I'm free!
Gobby will run in front of poor Dinus to save his butt.
Well done.
Provoking attack of opportunity?
There's beers for you.
No, it's slowed. It can't take attacks of opportunity when slowed, I don't believe. Jeremiah.
Or with a bear trap on around it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's gone. The bear trap was on the one that was just killed.
Ah, bugger.
He couldn't bear it.
Oh.
No.
I was just going to give him a beer too, yeah. Now it'll have to be cheap tequila.
Ooh.
Jeremiah?
We shall... We're
Overcome.
going to fly up and sit on this plinth and watch proceedings.
You're gonna
Gobby should be smaller.
watch
His icon is too big.
proceedings.
Correct.
Thank you.
Right.
Awesome, GM.
Okay, Baknala will then also wander over with Jeremiah and watch proceedings. Phrixus strikes out with the glaive. That's a hit. And that's a miss, so it's just 2d8 plus 9. Doing 16 damage. Tina.
Yeah, looks like not much left to do, but I think I'm gonna mosey over here and cast Evil Eye on this guy's AC.
On his ice. That's just rude.
I know. I am a very rude witch.
What did he do to you? He's just sat on that plinth the entire time. Right.
He looked at me the wrong way.
True. The Scaly wanders over towards Kina and smiles up at her wise and erudite fashions. Oh, he said he'd be right back. Are you there, Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, your action, Alistair.
Okay, I'll go ahead and move a little bit further up within range.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and attack with my tail.
Righto. Okay, that's a hit, thanks to the Evil Eye.
Right. So I'll go ahead and Vital Strike with my tail, plus having the Strong Jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
67, so we minus 62, and there is bone powder for all of those Skyrim lovers. Bone powder everywhere.
And that's why I sat back to watch.
And Jack's free. Yay.
Yeah, that's right. Jack's free. So Jack moves basically over here and has to look at all the respective combatants to see how everybody is faring, ignoring Nobby.
Phrixus is reasonably... well, he's not really all that bad, but he flutters down and lands next to Nobby. He says, "You are most effective for one so small."
Too right, mate.
Right.
This small cat that I have, I'll just ignore it. I'll just carry it as a badge of honour.
How is everybody else looking?
Good.
I feel chipper.
Chipper. Right, okay. Keena's okay? Dinah's okay?
No, I got whacked by a bone golem before. Nearly took my head off, said the GM.
I'll make sure that Backnala's fine. And then, once again, deliberately ignoring Nobby because I'm pretty sure he just lured us into this trap, and I simply don't trust this goblin that's appeared out of nowhere. No explanation given, and I call upon the blessings of Erastral for my family, for my community, glaring at the goblin that's appeared out of nowhere. And everybody receives 17 points of healing.
Okay, Phrixus gives you a filthy look.
Rixus can give me a filthy look, that's fine.
As you do that. Okay, I suggest we take a 2 or 3 minute to grab a drink.
Alright.
Alright. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What's going on? I finished with the code edits that I was doing, so now I'm working on art again.
Yeah, it's a little bit too big for Gobby, unfortunately.
I can use it two-handed.
What, that large one that the Centaur used to have?
No, there was an adamantine warhammer +1 back in
okay.
long ago.
Yep, that's fine. I thought you were talking about the big frost hammer.
Oh no.
Okay. Long story short, you have a bit of a look around, but there's nothing of value in this room. You have 2 choices, well 3 choices, well in fact 4 choices. Keep going north, or...
Gobby has no opinion because his opinion gets turned against him.
I don't trust anything that you're suggesting right about now, that's for sure, Dobby.
Okay, Gobby wants to stay here.
Well, Dobby can stay here, that's fine. Alright.
Right, as you put the final touches on the sacrifice of Jeremiah, everything works out well. You're tied up, by the way, Jeremiah. They're about to sacrifice you to the dark gods.
Cool.
Essentially, you got to choose north, east, west.
Well, to quote our former famous leader, we go left. And so I suggest that we take the West Passage.
Okay. Well, that's what Jack suggests. Everybody going along with him?
And Nobby
I just got back. Going along with what?
Heading to the left.
Sure.
Okay, somebody tell me odds or evens.
Odds.
Okay. No worries then, as I need to struggle drawing again. Go there to about there, there. There. Okay,
Is that a door right in front?
it is. You can see a door at the end of the corridor, and you can also see that it jags off in two different directions. Towards the south east and to the northeast.
Anyone want to scout it?
Oh, Jeremiah's keen. He's running. He's gone for the scout.
I'm flying.
Oh,
Well, I'm chasing on after Jeremiah.
God, it's a race.
Actually, my fly should probably be worn off by now.
How long you fly last for?
I get 10 uses at a minute each.
Okay, so you've used a minute's worth, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okie dokie then. You start heading down the chamber now. Is anybody stealthing it, or are we just hoofing it?
Well, Jeremiah is flying, so
I'm
make
flying, so I'm in the air.
Are you humming a tune while you fly?
I don't hum. It's unbecoming.
Hi ho, it's off to Acme go.
Well, now Ergen would punch you. Yeah.
When is Ergen due to return?
Don't know.
frozen mark. Nope.
Can't hear you, Mark.
Yeah, no, you seem to be sitting still again, Mark. Very, very still.
No good, Mark.
I'm back.
He shall return.
And Jeremiah's out as well. Okay, well, at least we're taking turns with respect to this bug this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Error loading app.
That is getting rather irksome.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yep.
Beautiful. Load roll 20 back up again, and then I'll kill you all.
Oh, goody. Just what we're looking forward to.
Thanks.
Hey, it's my job. I don't like doing it, but somebody's got to.
Hmm.
And he's awesome at it.
Oh, man.
Hang on, I've done something completely wrong as well with my map, which shouldn't surprise anybody because I am freaking useless. Let's go to there and do that and delete that.
Nabi, are you really stealthy?
No.
Because it actually continues towards, well, it just follows up anyway. There is no, well, you can see what I've done anyway. Right, give me a perception check, Nobby the Gorgeous.
That's me!
Oh,
Perception! Vaguely okay.
Hmm, 21. You hear some kind of shuffling coming from
Harass
the
monster!
northwestern portion of the corridor.
I throw invisibility on myself.
Oh, good. Yes, of course. The goblin bugs out, leaves us all alone, leads us into a trap, and then bugs out and goes invisible. Bloody
And then has a look
And we're
around
following
the
this guy.
corner.
Okay, has a look around the corner and sees
It's a thingy golem!
Oh, man.
When I see him disappear, I'll cast Cat's Grace on myself.
okay. No
How long
worries.
does that last? That's an hour per level, isn't it?
That's not quite that good. It's a minute per level, so 12 minutes.
Ah. Oh, we better kill it quick before my spell runs out. Let's go, guys! Follow me, even though you can't see me.
We roll an initiative?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. This is the thing that killed Corbin, remember?
This is the thing that killed Corvin.
Revenge!
Revenge!
Well, that's right. It was, if we weren't so hell-bent on pulling 2 mobs last week instead of 1, Corbin probably wouldn't be dead.
Corbin wasn't dead anyway. He went to a better place.
That's right, he's drinking with all those dwarven women in the halls of... I've even forgotten his god's name already.
Torag.
Torag, that's it.
Some of us care.
No, isn't that sweet? Jesus, how come you all come up with 13s and stuff when your roles are completely different?
Magic.
This does not sound like a lucky encounter.
Kina got 20, but for some reason came up as 13.
Okay.
Matt got... would have gotten 4. Did that roll?
I have yesterday's coffee and some orange juice.
Nobby got 18 and went in as 18.
Okay. Did you reheat the water?
Jeremiah actually got 13.
Pretty warm, maybe a little more.
Chomper got 7. Bad turn. 7 for Chomper. And 19 for Alistair.
Evan,
Yes?
kind of tea.
Chai! New chai.
And Dinus, give me a initiative roll-y type thing.
I don't know about planets, but this planet has too many monsters, I'm sure.
I was looking at a RuneQuest module today called the Island of Monsters.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got that. That's pretty good, that one.
It's essentially basically a bestiary, isn't it? Really, with a module attached.
Sort of, yeah. I think it's based a lot on the old Griffin Mountain.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sort of. Very loose way.
Okay, Bagnala can her butt up to this point here and does so. Dynus, your action. You could
My action.
double move to there, or you could cast yourself a spell, or whatever you want.
Yeah. I'm thinking Invisible's good again.
Okay, you cast invisibility upon yourself, preparing for a dastardly challenge.
Getting into range for sneakiness. Yeah.
Okay, well you won't be able to move this round because there's too much in the way. Kina, your action.
Yep, no worries.
Can I move up? Can I get around these guys?
You can move through friendly spaces with no problem at all. You just can't stop it one.
Sweet. Okay, then I'm gonna get up to the edge of the corridor and
You should go past me.
Kobe's not very good. Don't worry about him. Just push him out of the way.
Yes,
let's see. What variant of Evil Eye shall I cast on you?
Bad save throw, Evil Eye.
Alright, save throw Evil Eye.
You're a very, very mean witch. Right.
Oh, weren't these things immune to magic?
But this is a supernatural effect, which is not magic.
Yeah, but nothing else will actually affect it. I think you should. I take that back. I think you should go with armor class.
We like magic sophistry like that.
You think AC? Alright then.
Okay, so it's an AC now. And fails, so it's got -4 for its AC for how long?
9 rounds.
9 rounds, so it'll be well and truly over by then. Oh, just -4 if it's AC. There we go. Highly effective as usual, witch. Alright, Alistair.
So can I move on up?
Moving on up, moving on up, moving on up.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and wait. Never mind, because summoning is a full round, right?
Yeah, I think it might be, isn't it?
Okay, so I'll stay there. Then I'll summon these many amount of Cyclopses.
That's just bloody cheeky. Righto, Nobby the Gorgeous, show us what you're made of.
Okay, Nubby is invisible at the moment, so nobody knows what the hell he's doing. We'll run back to...
Jack Churches and kiss him?
Oh, that's an idea. Tempting. That is really tempting. We'll run back to there and throw a haste spell.
You could just run up and stroke the back of his kneecap, which is about where you could reach.
So there's an explanation of the haste spell for everybody, just to make sure you all understand what the effect is. Okay. So that gets everybody except those people at the back. Everybody in the circle.
What circle?
Yeah, well,
the coloured circle around me, my aura.
You don't.
There's no aura.
I can't see your aura.
The purple one. You've got to set it so players see your aura.
I have. No, you've got to do that.
Oh, alright, I'll do it then.
Yeah, I don't have access to that.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's. I can see that now.
Good.
It's not purple. It's. Yeah.
Do you want
Off
yours
beige.
to be seen as well, Matt?
No.
No? Righto.
No.
You're happy to keep people in the dark? Very good.
We're all about
So
what
everyone's
It's not
hasted,
about they know.
and the haste effect you
These
can
people
see
want
there.
to run away from the healer. That's entirely on them.
Isn't that the one where you can't use magic, so you can turn it down?
Well, you don't get an extra round to cast spells, you just get a melee round.
Corbin, do you have to be in your aura to be able to enjoy it? If you leave
You
it,
have to have been in there at the start. Well, that's why I ran back, so...
also, even though if you leave it, it still affects you for how many rounds?
Oh, ages. 12 rounds.
Right. So we then have a Phrixus who flies. Fly, my pretty, fly! To... Okay, who flies up and around the corner. The scaly on its back, it engages the creature. Okay, we'll go Biscaly first as she strikes with her lance.
I think they'd have a haste icon that was obviously a haste icon.
Yeah, you would. Okay, she strikes out and misses. The Phrixus lashes out with his glaive.
I'll use that one.
Okay, and smashes into it for 2d8 plus 9. "15 points of damage, which is 5 points of damage. Okay, and it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. Right, Biscaly's acted to Phrixus. Jeremiah.
I shall. Where is that? I shall cast Heroism upon myself this round and fly in here.
Okay, no worries. You fly into the corridor that stretches up further. And then Mr. Scary Boogie Woogie Fossil with the turret. By the way, I saw the picture of these things, and they are weird. Weird looking. Oh, go on.
Are you gonna share?
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, I can find it. So, let me save this, and in fact, I might actually just whack it out onto the map. Let's see. I need a Windows Explorer type thing, and I need to go into my E drive and my downloads and find that there. Here it comes. Very slowly, but here it comes. It was one of the first things I did the next day was to grab my Beastry and have a look at the picture of it. There it is.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Cool.
That's what it looks like.
Ooh.
It has two big Tyrannosaurus Rex arms and whatnot. It's weird. In fact, let's make it the token that we used. Come on,
It's going to be
you.
very
Get down the
satisfying to kill this thing.
And what's this got? One's righto, so that's that. And we'll get rid of you. We'll give you a turn.
What's up?
Which was okay. So it lashes out with its Tyrannosaurus Rex-like hands, with 2 bites lashing out at Phrixus or Biscali. Phrixus was the one that hit it, so bugger it, one into each of them. First one's into a Phrixus, which will hit him. Second one into Biscali, which will hit her. Okay, Phrixus takes 27 points of damage. Biscali takes 25 points of damage. And petrification. Okay, we'll start with the Phrixus with his fortitude save. He makes it. Biscali with her fortitude save. Well, where are her saves? Right there. She also saves against the petrification chomper.
I have not. Now this is mine.
And you move over there with full defense.
Righto, moves over to that point there, lashing on the full defense. Thing huge? Yes, it's huge. Okay, Jack.
Jack remembers he's got the phylactery of healing on, so he wades directly out towards the combat. Sees that Biscali and Phrixus have both taken battle damage, and channels energy for 66, not 46, like he has been all night.
Oh, then Jack Churches is a moron.
But nobody's died on his watch, so that's 26 points of healing for Phrixus and Biscali, who copped chomps
Funny,
that last round.
There's 28 there.
Oh, then whatever works. I don't think they haven't taken 28 points of damage thus far, so Jack's doing his job. And says quite pointedly to them, Rastal takes care of his own.
As long as they're not green and scaly, says Phrixus back over his shoulder.
You trust so quickly and so willingly.
Don't forget he gets bonus movement.
Okay. Now, we'll slip up and around the corner as well. Righto, Dinus.
Sorry, I'm just reloading, so I was invisible and wanting to sneak up.
That's alright, I'm moving you a double move plus a little bit extra.
I've got it set on, I think 60% now, seems alright.
Okay, because of the haste and stuff, I've moved you up and around the corner. You should be in a position to be able to throw the bear trap next round. Keener.
Alright, cool. I could see the group now, so I guess 70% might be just about right. Have you seen that one where like the plugin crashes and comes up with a boring old generic, Windows GUI message box and dies on you?
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, so that's happened to me twice tonight.
Hmm. Your action, Kina.
Misfortune.
Misfortune now. God.
Yes.
It's unlucky to be a golem when there's a witch around. That's all I can say. Is that
He
a
has
will
to
save?
roll twice and take. Yes, will save.
Righto, roll twice, take the worst. Gotcha.
Yep. Everything but damage.
Alistair.
Okay. So I'll summon them to where Jack Churches is and move them up to the limit.
Everybody to the limit, everybody to the limit, everybody come on through the gas. You guys never did Homestar Runner?
Homestar Runner.
There's a generation gap going on here.
There is.
Oh, yes.
Load Runner we
Maybe
played.
even two
Load
tonight.
Runner we played, not Homestar Runner.
Okay, let's have a look at it. They got combat reflexes and
Makes Space Invaders jokes for us. Yeah.
Holy cow, that's a lot of Cyclopses.
it's for next. Okay, going to take a combat attack of opportunity against the front two, essentially, as they come in. So, first one, that's its first roll, second roll. Okay, so it'll take the 26. That'll hit a Cyclops, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
And second attack, 24. Will that hit a Cyclops?
Yep.
Okay, first one takes 23 points of damage.
Now, they should be fireballable, big old Cyclopses, I reckon.
Second one takes 16 points of damage. Yeah, except they're on your side, Tom.
Yes. Just wondering, because you never can trust these monsters. I'm sort of with Jack like that.
Fair enough.
You
Okay,
can't
so-
be a
Here we
monster.
go. I'm not a voice in the wilderness here.
Sometimes paranoia is justified, saying everything in this bloody place does appear to be out to kill us.
Last time Gobby throw haste on you.
I didn't say anything about you. I just said I wouldn't give you the expensive booze.
Right.
They're evil. Only
That's
the
hardly-
witch is good.
Yeah, sure, the witch is good.
She is.
It's
all
right,
perspective.
So that's right. It's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? Yes, that's right.
do some attacks for me, Martin.
Hang on a second. Sorry. And this thing cannot be critical, right?
Pretty much not, yeah.
Okay.
So it used up 4 opportunity attacks?
No, it used 2.
No, you only get 1 opportunity attack.
No, it gets 2 because it's got combat reflexes and the dex of +1, so it gets its normal attack of opportunity plus an extra.
I thought it just got 1 normal attack, not a full attack.
Farm?
It only gets 1 head to attack.
But it's got combat reflexes.
Yeah, so it
You
gets
make-
2 attacks, but each one is only a normal standard attack.
Yeah,
So it's only 1 head per attack,
yeah.
not 4 heads.
No, that's right. I'm rolling twice because of the misfortune hex that the witch
well, there you
placed
go.
on.
That's good. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, the one on the right first starts. First attack.
He should be ashamed of himself, that's what I say.
Did it come
What,
through?
just because I'm green?
Not you.
Oh. Everyone else was picking on Gobby,
Okay, that's
except for the good witch.
10 points of damage.
Hey, we're not all picking on you.
Okay, second one attacks. Second hit. Sorry.
That's a hit thanks to the witch.
Okay, the one on the left.
Damage.
Awesome, Witchy!
Yeah.
There's also a hit thanks to the witch for another 12 points of damage.
And
Yeah, the-
second attack. That one.
That's a hit thanks to the witch for another 12 points of damage.
Okay, within reach of the two back ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first attack on the one on the right.
Yep.
Okay, second attack.
That's a miss. Haha.
Okay. One on the left attacks.
Yeah, he might have hit.
And this its second attack.
You miss. Okay. The Cyclops pound the living poo out of the thing, and bone shards are flying left, right, and centre. Nobby the Gorgeous.
Nobby charges! Oops, wrong pointer. That ruined the entire special effect there. Zoom around the corner through, zigzag through all the Cyclops, and runs in and smacks it with his new adamantine hammer.
Uh-huh.
Can Alistair move too? Sorry.
Yes, Alistair can move.
Okay.
+2 for a charge move.
Righto, +2 for a charge move. Holy crap. Nobby Hammer main attack is a hit.
Okay.
Nobby secondary attack is a miss. And
No,
Nobby
it's just
hasted
a charge
is
attack. You don't get a full attack. Just the first one.
Oh, yeah. But you do get
And I don't even get the hasted attack either.
Oh, you don't either. Yeah. So you hit.
Just one hit. And there's
Can I
no
add-
bonus.
Is that the adamantite hammer?
Yes.
Okay. 6.5.
Wow, clock that!
Right. So that's 6 points of damage, which it takes fully. Because Nobby's so special and pretty and all.
Exactly.
Okay.
green.
The Scaly strikes out with her Masterwork Spear. Okay, hitting with the first strike and missing with the second, she does. Probably not enough damage to hurt it, but we'll look anyway. In fact, her flailing attack is pointless, as she does nothing. Phrixus lashes out with his glaive, striking the first time, striking the second time, doing 3 points of damage with the first, and 7 with the second. Jeremiah.
Can I see whether there's any way that I can fly past this creature?
It pretty much, well, you could fly over it,
Yes.
but you'd be within its reach.
Yes. I'm banking on it having taken its attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
That's what I like to hear. Animal
Right,
cunning.
Firstly, I shall cast upon myself spell of transformation,
Mm-hmm.
and I shall
Then into Michael Jackson.
fly over it
Okay, you fly over it.
and wield the long spear to offer flanking to people.
Ooh. Sexy. And then it takes its... What transformation did you take on, by the way?
Transformation turns me into a melee guru. I can't cast spells anymore for the moment.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's a hero. Corbin was a hero.
It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 viable targets. First one is going to be Nobby, and second one's going to be one of the Cyclopses. So, Mr. Nobby,
30.
30?
30.
Okay,
That's
well,
all for nothing, you know.
well, it missed with both of its misfortune attacks, so it didn't matter what the witch did that time. And with the Cyclops, it strikes. So Cyclops
Which one?
takes. You take a pick.
The one with more
I
health?
was going to say this one. So
Oh, okay. Which one do you want?
that one there takes 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it is Chomper's turn.
Can it run through the creature?
It's got to do a combat maneuver to do that. I believe it's overrun or something similar, isn't it?
Tumbling, something.
No.
And
Used to
what
be
if
able to do
you-
it with tumbling.
No, that'll get you past that attacks of opportunity. I think Overrun is trying to basically do a bull rush, except running them through at the same time, isn't it?
So can it pounce through and land on the other side?
No, because Pounce is essentially a combat maneuver. Not a utility maneuver. It's using
Wait.
skills. So it's acrobatics, isn't it?
Wait, could Chomper just move essentially this side?
No, there's no space for him.
No space?
I'm being exceptionally kind, letting bloody Nobby in there.
Nobby's only 3 foot tall.
Which is why I'm being exceptionally kind.
That's because you're awesome.
Who's a suck up now?
And let me see what his CMB is.
That goblin's been sucking up all night.
And he's not dead, you'll notice.
Move through an enemy space is an acrobatics check using 5 plus the opponent's combat maneuver defense.
Oh, his acrobatics is horrible. God. There's no room. Jesus. He stays.
Okay. Chomper wags his tail, eager to get in for a bite, but
Full
there is
defense.
there's no room at the end. Jack.
Jack casts prayer. So he's
Living on a prayer, take my hand, make it, I swear.
See, you don't need the alcohol.
That's right.
You just need the inspiration. Alright, I'm just moving up so that I'm pretty sure that Jeremiah is going to be able to benefit from this.
Yeah.
And I cast prayer. Making general grumblings about Erastil, the one-eyed hunter, taking down his foes to look after family and community. Everyone within a 40-foot radius gets a +1 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks. And subject to a... Oh, does the Bone Golem have spell resistance?
No, but he is immune to magic.
That's a problem. Okay, alright, so he doesn't have the -1 penalty on all such rolls.
Very true.
includes Gobby. Gobby loves you now.
Allies.
Just people
Very-
fighting with you, Jeremiah. Jack. So far he's held his own. I think you need to be more forgiving.
Apparently, Jack Churches has stuck himself in a recursive conversation loop as he just sits there going, allies, 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 allies. Baknala reaches out and slaps him in the back of the head. Snap out of it, man. There's a fossil golem trying to kill us. Join us. Yeah, it's probably now getting a bit too crowded for you to get in there, Dinus.
Yeah, like we could just like slink off to the back and let other people do all the hard work.
Sounds good.
You can check out that door over there. That interesting door, which is obviously full of loot and treasure.
Or it could be another creature.
It's going to kill me, but I do have a pretty good roll, so okay, that sounds like. Can I take the goblin to like turn the handle if I need to?
No, the goblin's up. Goblin's standing at the thing's toes, fighting it. No.
Just that door handle level 2. Anyway, alright, let's go investigate and do some freakly stuff.
Okay, give me a perception check as you come towards the door.
Much more interesting than chopping stuff. Alright, if it'll stop freezing on me for a second, we will. That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Jesus.
Did it include the +1 that you got from me?
No.
There you go. Even better.
Okay, you can tell that this door was made by the hands of a Triaxian blind monk in the
Only plus 19, I'm fine. Good. Okay. Yep.
in the
Okay,
mountainous regions of Vispasplat. And you're exceptionally impressed at the fine quality they've managed to get the wonderful ice oak to shape and carve. You do note that there are no traps or locks upon this door, and it's a simple lever action which should allow you in next round. Kina.
Kina, the good witch of the north.
Kina, the evil witch of the north.
Good witch.
You're an evil goblin.
I'm
No,
good
I'm
at
a
people.
publicist now. I'm a publicist. We're working on an image.
Good job. I don't know. Is there really anything left for me to do here? My spells don't work.
Protect the suicidal rogue.
Do the retribution hex.
Okay, I can do that. Retribution.
The spells don't work. Trap them, affect their environment, or do something nasty to something else. Yeah.
The retribution's not a spell, isn't it?
Yep, it's a supernatural hex. It works.
This is what killed the one that killed Corbin.
That's right. In his killing blow of Corbin, he killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I
Right.
feel like we're making someone unhappy.
Right. Well done, Kina. That's excellent work. I'm impressed. Alistair.
Alright. So, Cyclops again.
Yep.
The one on the left first attacks.
Ow! Ow! I'm back.
That hits.
Its second attack. Did he go through?
Missed.
Okay, the one on the left.
I mean, tough luck, Alistair. That's horrible. You need to get better Cyclopses next time. Righto, come on. Yep, that hit.
Okay.
And so did that, thanks to the witch.
Alright. Okay, the one on the
And prayer.
behind right.
Yeah, but largely the witch. That's a miss.
Okay, second.
Is a miss.
Okay, the one on the left and behind.
Crumbles it to dust.
That's for Corbin.
Yeah, you tell him.
We tolerated each other.
Oh God, quote of the night. We tolerated each other.
Yeah. You humans could learn something from that.
Okay, and it's around about then you hear the crack open of the door as Dinus peeks in, and we'll wait for next fortnight to find out what he sees.
It's 10:30. Must be something big back there if he doesn't want to go now.
Yeah, well, it's 11:30 in the civilized portions of the world.
Oh.
So, I suppose I better give out some experience, because that was all exceptional work. I'm so proud of all of my players. They are wonderful. Yay, players.
Hooray! Yay, us!
So we're taking a week break then?
Yeah, we're back into school, and this is the end of school year, which means I am 999% busier than I am in any other term.
So how much experience were we on last week, at the end of last week?
250,000.
250. Righto.
Why can't I find my calculator? Where's my calculator?
You got a computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It on.
You can just put it in Chrome. It'll in the search bar. It'll do it.
Yeah, but then you'll see what I'm typing in, and I don't like that. That's wrong.
No, we won't. Don't put it into your Hangouts window.
You're looking at it the other way. Hang on. There we go.
What other way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't trust you. You're a witch.
Aha! Look, our publicity campaign's working already. He didn't say you were an evil witch.
You're right. We're getting somewhere.
The goblin image transformation at work.
Is that the Goblin Image Manipulation Program? Otherwise known as the GIMP?
Yeah. That's very funny.
Right.
7,000.
7,000? Okay.
7,000.
Did you manage to get one of Gobbo's sheets to work?
One of Gobbo's cheats to work.
His character sheet.
Um,
I sent you some screen dumps just to make sure you actually could.
yeah.
Goblin barbarians, like a Warhammer
Right.
reject or something.
You're not
I'm
reading
gonna-
your email, are you?
I was on holidays for 2 weeks. Email's not my highest priority. I only lucked onto yours because I was looking for another email that I was looking for. I went, oh look, Kevin's got something here asking me to do stuff. Hang on. So from Kevin Flynn, was it to my Gmail account?
No, the other one, iNet.
I
I don't know what your Gmail one is.
It's
Mark.knight.
remarkably complex to work out.
Yeah, mark.knight@gmail.com.
Ah,
Do
one of
you-
those complex ones.
Well, it's telling me that. Oh, hang on. That's because I'm not looking in the inbox. Hang on. Let's look in the inbox. Kevin
Bloody awesome.
Flynn.
Well, it doesn't matter because I've slightly changed it anyway, so...
Plus, my Windows installation's having a hard time because it's only got about 300 megabytes left of space. And whenever I go search for stuff, it's struggling a bit. So I'll look for it.
Empty out your trash!
No, I have. I've cleaned everything out. That's 300 megabytes with, you know, everything clean.
You
That's
need
a
an
big
external
partition.
drive.
Oh, I've got plenty of external drives. It's because I dual
Big
boot
partition.
Windows and Linux on this, but once Windows partition is a certain size, you can't enlarge it.
Yeah. Oh well, you can, but that would be very, very bad.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hmm. Okay, wow, Jeremiah Slade's gone nuts.
The hell? Oh,
And now Nobby's going
Nobby,
nuts.
stop it. Sorry.
No, you become a fighting machine, stronger, tougher, faster, and more skilled in combat. Your mindset changes so that you relish combat, and you can't cast spells even for magic items. You gain a +4 enhancement bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution, a +4 natural armor bonus to AC, a +5 competence bonus on fortitude saves, and proficiency with all simple and martial weapons. Your base attack bonus equals your character level, which may give you multiple attacks. You lose your spellcasting ability, which I think I mentioned before, including your ability to use spell activation or spell completion magic items, just as if spells were no longer on your class list, which I think I mentioned before.
When you do that, you should do that when I throw the Rage Song, because that combined with Rage Song would make you like a monster.
Mark, you sound like a radio commercial for Outback Steakhouse.
Absolutely.
That place is terrible. Yeah.
Come try our meaty morsels with our Australian Outback barbecue sauce.
You too can have hamburgers taste like fake wombat turds or whatever. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll stop the broadcast.